A lot of people are asking, what's AT&T meta? It's very simple. AT&T meta is always take turtle. I've done well, hold on, let's make sure we're on free to play. I've done a lot of runs lately. I've learned a couple of things, okay? In the new version of the game, scaling is still king. And turtles are perhaps the easiest force multiplier to scale as fast as possible. Llama's goated lately. I should add an asterisk. I have been getting just absolutely eviscerated in pay to win. So this only applies to free to play right now. But I think we're in a scaler's paradise. We've been living most our life living in a memer's paradise, but now we're in like a scaler's paradise. It's a bit of it's a different kind of meta. Like I feel like you have to be, I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about either, but I feel like you have to be as efficient as possible. Be the improper, it'll be the sticky seeds. That's perfect. I feel like you got to be hyper efficient with your shops, and you've also got to accept that there will come a time when you will just encounter a squad that has like a 20-20 on turn 4, and you'll be like, okay, time to get my ass kicked. But that's only relevant if you're trying to get to a flawless, okay? If you're not worried about getting to a flawless, and you just want to try your best to get to 10 wins, then you got nothing to worry about here as long as you, I would say, make efficient use of your shops. Now, I know it, because Toasty just asked it, have you already metagamed the shift? Let's go. After turtles become more popular, I think if turtles become so popular that they tilt the meta a little bit, that's when you start rolling either like a preemptive hedgehog or microbe, sure, microbe, or white weenie build. Turkey, fly, cricket, sheep, spider, because your melon armor only, blowing up a 4-2 sheep and then getting destroyed doesn't really matter. Anyway, chili? Yeah, but then you got to live till turn, 8, which is not guaranteed in the modern world. But anyway. Well, okay, when I said always take turtle, what I mean is always take turtle and then freaking kill his ass. So I think micro beats static melon armor. But you got to get to static melon armor first. So that we got something good here. Let's get some scaling going. Let's get a giraffe out there. Let's pill our ant. Don't really care what it hits as long as it's not the beaver. That's beautiful. Put a swan out there, and we're pogging up. I dare you to take gorilla. All I'm going to say is, if your goal is to get me to, learn about a new animal, it has to not be, a tier 6. Because at tier 6, it's so hard to take a lark on something new. Now, let's be real. We don't really care for a 2-2 beaver. This is optimal sell time. We don't really care for any of these animals. However, if you roll a cupcake on this roll, all of a sudden, you're going, okay, hold on. Because now, we basically have an 8-10. Two more our next shop is basically handled for us already. This is kind of like the dream come true right here. Believers are feasting. Look, I hate to say this. I hate to act as if we're in a deterministic universe. A lot of your success or failure in Super Auto Pets is just going to come down to the quality of the shops you get. This guy's so lucky. You don't even know, man. You don't even know. We've gotten some great shops. And, if you get great shops, you've already, you're halfway ahead in the battle. Let's put it that way. No turtle? With no turtle, garlic is king. Opponent spider, always a sheep. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this. I feel like I've been getting a disproportionately high amount of mosquito blindness. It's better at a level 2 in many ways that I will never elaborate on. I've been getting a disproportionate amount of badgers from spiders. And I gotta say that if I'm being 100% honest with you, I'm loving it because it just screws up everybody else's game plan, including my own. Like, as soon as a spider spits out a badger, you're like, we're in Doctor Strange territory. So this is insane. But, like, we're cruising right now. I would sell a fish. Hello, bear. I love your thumbnail, by the way. I would sell a fish. I would buy a can. I would buy a skunk. It's like, the skunk is one of the best animals in the game. It's like an auto ad. In theory, I think it's completely plausible that you could sell a giraffe here, add a hippo, start scaling a hippo, feed it a little bit. Hey, Gabagool, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. TLDR on AT&T meta. AT&T, it's a very simple acronym. It means always take the turtle. Let the Wookiee win. I'm here to learn. I ain't got a 10-piece in a minute. I'll just own this, okay? Like, this is not a great lesson thus far, and that's a great example of it, because I've basically just been getting the greatest shops you could ever see in your entire life. So this lesson is essentially just buy the animals. It's been that easy for this round. Get good shops is definitely, that's a life hack. Hey, Joe High Death, thank you as well. Thank you. Appreciated. One for each stat point on the hippo for now. Okay, now this is what you gotta, when you're ahead, I think it's good to pivot slowly. So you know what you do? You sell your crab. It was nice for us for a while, but that time is now past. I had a dream and now that dream is gone for me. Might as well, if you're gonna stick around. I love a swan, man. Maybe I'm the fool, but I like a swan. I'm gonna live with the swan. So I'm gonna feed you. We're gonna kill this turtle in a second. Definitely you could start talking about a monkey buffing your hippo after we kill the turtle. We're rolling, man. We're rolling. Penguin, though? So I have a hot take. My hot take is that I actually legitimately think that the perfect line, you already know I'm getting there on the perfect line, is you get like 3 level 2s and the earliest penguin you could ever get, and that's unbeatable. But I think it's too late right now. I think we're already on our perfect line. Raj and Prophetic Mans, thank you as well. Thank you. Look at this clutchness. So true. Many people are saying it. Hit me. 10 gold. Forget the cow for now. I'm a cow sleeper, honestly. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. Because when you already got the perfect squad, I don't really see a great reason to pivot off of it right now. Look at this insane pace. Skunk me? Ooh. Skunk me? Ooh, that's... You love to see it? Okay. Very nice. Why not? I'll admit we're kind of on autopilot right now. I definitely would freeze 2 melons. I think it's gonna help. By the way, if you bop me for that, you're too into the bops. Because that doesn't even have like a double entendre associated with it. What does that mean, I would freeze 2 melons? What are you, in that Swedish ice hotel or something? It doesn't make any sense. So give me one of these. Give me one of these. Sing me Spanish techno. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. I mean, like, we have so much life left to live here. I will freeze all this stuff in case we lose. No tiger on the last round? If you had won 9 runs in a row, would you be, like, eager to change your squad up? Because I kind of feel like we just basically shit on the whole community right here. I feel like we did a great job of just staying the course when the course was running, you know, buck wild. Now, it wasn't a flawless. We had some draws, but, like, you don't have a whole lot of control over your draws. Look at that. And a great name, too. The Sticky Seeds. Now do it in pay to win? Not possible. They broke pay to win. It's It's impossible now. It's too hard. It can't be done. Believers get paid out for sure. Now, I'm just going to tell you, that's not how every round is going to go. We legitimately just had, like, the smoothest shop of all time. Now, this one... It's got a little sugar, it's got a little spice. I don't think it has everything nice. Let's be careful with this one. Let's be the jovial housewives. That would be lovely. Kate brought something up to me that I thought was actually quite an astute observation. It's kind of fucked up that in the Powerpuff Girls, they beat Mojo Jojo up so bad that his skull cracks open and you can see his exposed brain. Like, I don't feel good about watching that. Give me one of those. What's wrong with that? I mean, I feel like anytime you can see somebody's brain, that's like a really bad sign for their, like, health moving forward. His brain's always exposed? He just wears a helmet? Well, yeah, but that kind of describes us too, right? Like, our brain is exposed if you took our helmet away. Which they do. The Powerpuff Girls, that is. I'm happy with double horse for now. That may change, but for now, I'm happy with the double horse. You're also, okay, like, he probably shouldn't be wearing a glass helmet if he's that concerned. But, like, you maybe make it out of, like, I don't know, carbon fiber or something. Like, invest in yourself. Okay, we're in a strange place here. Getting another swan is very nice. I think for now, you could definitely add a sheep to this. We have no... Honestly, this is kind of crazy, but we got no idea where we're going long term. But having a level 2 swan is kind of cracked. If we could just stabilize and not lose too much right now... Even... we won. Okay, I thought we were drawing. And then maybe, like, just live long enough to get something out of it eventually. Like, sell me, buy me. This is great stuff. AT&T, you always take a turtle. We level you up. I'll be real with you. We are probably at the point we don't care for either a horse or a sheep. At this point, I will sell the horse so we can get off of that meta as soon as possible. We roll a dolphin to shoot other horses. Freeze this as a just in case, because this is very... this is not going to last too long. And we look for a pill. There, now we're talking. We got a squad with some ability here. Now, the stats are kind of cracked here. But I'm not feeling so bad. Never mind, I'm not feeling bad at all. Now, this shop sucks. This shop is amazing, for a second at least. We don't care for a badger. We don't care for any of this. Roll me once. Now things get a little bit more complicated. Let's temporarily roll an ox out there. And then, to be honest with you, I know you're not long for this world, but let's sell it anyway. I'm trying to get maximum efficiency on my gold. And then just hope to outpace the enemies. What the heck? Hold on, we're still popping. Definitely still popping. I love, someone said this is the biggest throw I've ever seen. What are you talking about? This squad is insane. You don't know of what you speak. Now, we got a few pivots coming. So let's buy a can. The easiest scale you could ever ask for. Look, we ran Hippo last time. That was fun. That was a good time. Now we're going to sell sheep. We're going to try bison, even though our swan's not there yet. Because we're going to mix it up, because I respect you. Now, for the time being, buy me a second can. We'll roll 2 dolphins, possibly combine them in the future. Should have sold the useless fish. Guess what? I got great news for you. I'm living in the future. And I did. There's another one. Little tricky play. Little tricky play here. Just one more swan. That's all we need. Nothing's getting pilled to give the Ox melon armor. The Ox is not long for this world in all likelihood either. I'll be straight up with you. With this much purchasing power, this is a combine our dolphins, buy a rabbit, roll me, sell the Ox. We have to roll like this just in the case of a deer. You take some, you know what? Salad me first. We'll freeze garlic for later. I would just like to see a swan. We know, and a pill for that matter. We know the turtle's going to get pilled. So that gives us space for the swan. That's tough. That's a strong unit, man. Holy cow. I'll just give you that. That's a great team right there. We have to. At this point, you're sticking, so let's give you that. I'm gonna be honest. You gotta bail. The bison didn't get us there. I'm gonna put a leopard behind instead. And you're not long for this world in all likelihood either. In fact, you're not long for this world immediately. Get sold, get swanned. I'm not even upset about the bison. I know you're gonna be like pivot back. I'm a believer in this current setup. I genuinely am. Get that freaking turkey out of here. What the heck happened? This seems good. Dude, snipers like absolutely crush turkey builds. Whale, scorpion, 1-up. I'm just going to take their word for it that that does something because it didn't seem to do much there. We need to pill the turtle. But pilling a turtle and then buying a monkey for the back to buff the leopard seems very nice. Seems very nice indeed. I can afford to wait. We probably... The leopard chocolate is like the sexy play. What the heck? We still win these. But the skunk chocolate is the smart play. And sometimes smart can be sexy. Like Steve Urkel. So there's the believer threshold. You're getting buffed. I need a pill. Until we get a pill, this might seem like a strange investment. Until we get a pill, I want you to be able to do something. Listen here, you piece of shit. You motherfucker. You think you're cool? You think you're smart, huh? Whatever. See how smart you are when you're fucking dead, you dickhead asshole? Piece of garbage. Okay, wait, look, this is still great. I'm just upset, like, because we also had the buffalo, or the bison, and then the damn swan never showed up until, like, right after we sold the bison. Like, it just seems a little bit fortuitous, one might suggest. Whatever, we still own you. That's 7 wins. I'm so mad because it was inefficient. That's why I'm so mad. Feed me. Feed me. We take these. I'm watching with my kid. Honest, here's my hot take, okay? It's better for your kid to hear swearing than it is to hear some of the other messed up stuff that, like, the average person on this website says. Like, your child may indeed hear, like, some swear words, but they're not going to hear, like, too many, like, ignorant takes on epidemiology or, you know, like, economics or anything like that, which I would say, like, in the short and long term is probably, like, a better position to be in. So they might have a foul mouth, but I think, like, their head will be screwed on not that straight, because I am still a streamer, but maybe a little bit, you know, more sensible than the average. Let's put it that way. We need our skunk to have more attack than our dolphin, so that it reduces the HP of their best unit, then the dolphin shoots. But we're never going to get past the leopard, just accept that. And I still want you to shoot, like, as much as possible. Oh man, this feels so damn good. Oh, I'm exercising the demons that I've been facing in the YouTube series lately, and it feels damn good. You don't really, it's tough. I think maybe we'll try to buff the skunk. We honestly don't really need the monkey to level up, but if it's gonna get to level 3 anyway, we could always just move the squad around a little bit. I can't believe that your buffalo lived there, which I'm pretty sure is also a bison. Wow, we lost! Okay, hold on, hold on. I'm gonna say, I really think the skunk getting the buff is more, like, the chance of a skunk to get to level 3 is worth more than the monkey getting to level 3. The monkey buff is semi-irrelevant. We'll just turn it into a damn psycho. That feels amazing. Well. Skunk should have been up front so it uses its ability first. You have a lot to learn about the order of operations in Super Auto Pets. It is not based on right to left ordinal ordering. And I'll leave you at that. LMGTFY. Okay. We will pay out the believers on that one. And I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm feeling pretty good. Now, we're not going to get to 10 wins every single time. Take a deep breath. Slow your roll on your expectations, and then let's try again. We go again. One of these. Whoa. One of these. Terrible. But I think a cricket as you're in the caboose, it could be okay. Be the skilled sailors. You know who we're not skilled sailors, really? The crew of the Obra Dinn. Am I right? Don't hit the ant. It's alright. Everybody deserves a second chance. For now, I really don't like the double... Oh, we got them in the wrong order. But I really don't like the double ant meta. Because I think that it makes them too hard to sell in the future. Like, I get too attached. But I'll try it for now. You know, any port in a storm. Something you would not hear from the crew of the Obra Dinn. In a pinch, you can fit a spider out there. Now, we roll like this. Just in case the spider spits out a badger. I don't know, it's probably like a 1 in 6 chance. We wanted to kill our otter instead of our best unit. This is scary. This is tough. Well. Okay, they got a sheep. They win. We would have drawn without a sheep, I think, but that's, you know, it happens. Take one of those. We do not want to really stick with a spider, so I'm not going to invest, but we can definitely dump a cricket, buy a rabbit, feed a fish, look for salads. 2 swans, okay. Well, I hate to tell you this, but I think the beatings will continue until morale improves. I'm not sure that our short-term pain is over yet. Never mind. Turns out we're totally fine. Sell your otter. Buy a swan. Freeze keep your other swan frozen. I don't care for the ant will be pilled at some point. That's my promise to you. The ant will be pilled. First, we're going to garlic our fish. That's going to give us some much needed short-term boost. The ant and the spider take a buff. It's the worst possible outcome, but still. If it helps us win rounds right now, we're not too worried about it. I think Scampy can work in the new meta. Maybe try it out sometime. I disagree. Adam Sandler voice, I disagree. Sometimes you just get lucky. Swan's nerfed in the new update to 1-3. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, you got to get sold to make space for this. Now, if a turtle steals a buff, that's fine. He might be sticking around a little bit. We don't have a lot of capital right now. We accept that. Undeserved nerf. I mean, it's really good. It's like... I mean, you're watching me go a little sicko mode here because I'm mad that I've been losing so much and people said that I fell off. But when I'm trying, I take the Swan, like, legitimately almost every game. Or literally, I would say every game on which it shows up, I take it. I still think even though it's soaked up some buffs, you still pill the turtle here. You can fit a stronger unit out there. You don't pill the ant though. The ant is, this is like we're winning early or we're not winning at all on this one. This is a scary team, man. Yeah, I don't think we're killing that shark. What do you think about it? I mean, I got no problem with the... I'm not going to buy this can. I'm going to be a little bit spicier. Honestly, I like my team. I like my team, so I roll for... Man, it's so late for a penguin. On the other hand... I don't know. We'll deal with it next time. Anyway, what was I saying? I can't remember. Oh, yeah. Like, I would say, like, just in general, the nerf is fine. I feel like the Swan is good. It's too good. And I know people always, like, jump down. Well, maybe, like, it's not fair to say they, like, jump down the developers' throats. But they say things like, oh, I hate, like, that things get nerfed, but nothing gets buffed. Like, things get buffed all the time. Maybe the overall power level has come down a little bit, but there were some units that are like too strong. I would still say there's some units that are too strong. Yeah, I can respect this. Like, I think the Swan is a little too good. The Monkey is a little oppressive. Even the Ox, I would say, like, the Ox is a little, like, too cracked right now. That hurts. Monkey's getting nerfed too. You love to see it in many ways. Okay, because you have melon armor, you get to attack multiple times. You take one of those, you take one of these, and then, you know, it's in God's hands right now. No. Just read the patch notes? No, I'm playing a game right now. This isn't school. Come on. Double melon armor? Is this legal? We got a little lucky, I'm just going to be honest. The math barely worked out in our favor. But it did work out. Though this is insane now. Okay, hold on. We really need, you know, I'm a bit of a one-trick pony right now. If we live through this round, I was just about to say we really need another melon armor because we're slightly, like, underscaled. But this is a pretty good setup. You know what we actually need? Is a skunk. Wow, this is a strong team, man. Let's go! Skipped bison? Yes, I think the bison is overrated, not that good in general, and honestly, like, insanely boring. In our last two runs, we have, like, bodied the Christ out of, like, probably 8 bison builds en route to 10 wins. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Penguin, like, don't at me. You fell off. I'd rather have a skunk. Because you have melon armor. No, I like this. And I'm gonna feed the ants just because the rabbit could lose his melon armor to like a chili pepper, so. We don't need another turtle if we could just buy a melon armor on the house. Level 2 turtle. Little scary, little spicy. Little fly, little shark. I think we lose this for sure. Yeah, this one's a rip. What do we get? 6? 7. I'll take it. 27 wins in our first 3 rounds. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Toss me a slash marker. And that's SAP 1.